Okay, looks like I'm online. Everything looks okay as far as I can see. Right, where the hell am I? Plotting route, what do you mean? Cannot plot route. Okay, so I am about over there. I have no idea what these two bookmarks are for. Really don't. And that. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. But it's not where I'm going, I think. I will go somewhere here. Where are we? There is a suitable star. Except I am going there in this. What the fuck? I didn't do that. I did not do that. And neither did voice attack, as far as I can tell. What? No, no, no. What the hell is going... No, I did not want that. Fuck you. Everything's got messed up. And now my throttle is not working. What the hell is going on here? That works. What do you mean heatsink deployed? I didn't deploy any fucking heatsinks. Fuck off. What? What the hell? No, no, no. No, no, no. What is going on here? Sorry, but I've been away from the game for about a month and a half. Okay, my throttle is working, but my joystick is working, but my throttle is not. I have no idea why. What is going on? Why is my throttle not working? I tested everything before I started the game. What is going on? Yes, HCS custom. That is the correct. Now, what? Now the throttle works. What the hell is going on here? This is weird. This is really weird. Now the throttle is working again. Let's see. Now we're getting somewhere. Bacterium fonticular. Whoops. Let's do that, and we'll go over here. Yeah, I should go down over here.
Orbital flight engaged.
Land on one of these green spots. This one looks fairly big. Phew. Let's just get down on the ground. Got no heat sinks, but I can synthesize those. Touchdown. That still works. Okay. Alright, I'm guessing this is the stuff I'm supposed to scan. Now, will this Place let me land. Phew.
Low gravity warning.
Lights off.
Deactivated.
Okay, I can't do that from here. What I was, oh, these are weird. Ah, okay. No, I don't need to do that. I can do this. What am I? What are my fire groups? Dual repeaters, link scanner, and comp. What the hell is going on here? Okay, that works. Why doesn't that work? That's very weird. Ah, now it's working. Hallelujah.
Drive assist off.
And first footfall, let's just get this. Okay. Alright, so my computer, the motherboard, just died. There's nothing I could do, and it's like, oh, fuck off. Alright, it's giving me the warning. Hopefully it'll only give me one and not bloody interrupt me again. This isn't a very nice comeback to the game after a month. Really not. Anyway, my previous computer motherboard died. It was getting really old, so I decided nothing lives forever. So I decided to get a new motherboard. And of course, with the new motherboard comes a new processor, new RAM. I got a new power supply. There was something else. Oh yeah, some SSDs to go with the motherboard. And I got them just before New Year. I was waiting for the RAM. That took an age. So I started assembling the new PC. And what a mission. What a mission. This is now my fourth or fifth computer that I've built from the ground up, from selecting the components to buying them, to putting it all together, to installing Windows and all those good things. Never have I had problems like with this. Um, First of all, I had to uh, flash the BIOS on the motherboard so it recognizes the RAM. Then I wanted to use my old SSD that had a valid Windows installation on it, um, just to make sure everything, basically just to make sure everything works again before I reinstalled Windows on one of the new SSDs, the M2, the little things that plug directly into the main board. Then the motherboard wouldn't recognize my old SSD, and I didn't know how to uh, activate it or enable it on the motherboard. So there was that to go through. So eventually I was able to get the system to boot. Then I've assembled everything, making sure everything was working, and my cooling fans. I've got a big case, computer case, and it has space for lots of cooling fans. It's specifically made for people who want to overclock, so it's got lots of cooling options. I've got a hard drive enclosure which has got 4 fans. So the air comes in there from outside the case, comes in, keeps the hard drives cool. They're not really going to get super hot, so that air then gets further taken into the inside of the case. Then on the top I've got 3 fans also taking cool air from outside and blowing it downwards into the case. At the rear I've got 2 fans that remove hot air from the case. The new CPU, I had to buy a cooler for the CPU, of course. That's got 2 fans. My graphics card has 3 built-in fans. And on one side of my PC there is a larger 22 centimeter fan that also extracts the hot air from the case. So I've got good airflow right through. So now those are quite a lot of fans, and I don't have that many fan headers on the main board. So you group fans together, all the fans on the cooling the hard drives. They go in there, they can be joined together. The 3 fans on the top can be grouped together. The 2 extraction fans at the rear can be grouped together. The big fan I left in its own group because it probably takes a bit more power than the other ones, and I didn't want to group everything together and just plug it into one thing. So I tried to distribute the power as best as I could over the options that I have, over the fan headers that I have. And getting them all connected up was a nightmare as well, because my previous main board had only 3-pin fan headers. My new board has got 4 pins, and I couldn't get them to fit. So, major. Oh yeah, and I've got a fan controller, separate fan controller, so I can override the computer on any group of fans. But now today I have finished sorting all that crap out. So I thought I would try to relax, play a game instead of by going around with this PC of mine. And yeah, it could have gone better. I did test everything and check that everything was working. Each individual component, I checked that it was actually working. But of course, you put them all together and shit happens. Can I jump? Yep. Can I shoot? Is that... What? Ah, okay, that was voice attack misinterpreting me. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Those buttons all work. Oh, alright. Because this is the same hard drives that I had before, I had assumed that, like, once I've updated the drivers to work with the new hardware, everything should just work. But with Elite Dangerous, apparently not. Actually, does this work? Yes. I'm just testing all the buttons that I've got. Oh. Oh, okay. Now, in spite of me updating all the little apps and things, there's a couple of them that are still not how I remember them. No, I've got to go a bit further. Okay. Let's go here. Yes.
Drive assist off.
Oh.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
So, it's been fun and games with me for the past couple of weeks, and no fun and games for the past month and a half. I'm very glad that my computer's at least working again. I'm going to play for a couple of days, then I'm going to make a new Windows installation flash drive and reinstall Windows from scratch on one of the new super fast SSDs that I have. And let's see, number 3.
Drive assist off.
And then I'll have a nice shiny, fresh and faster install of Windows. Alright. Ship is there. Okay. Woo, this place is slippery. So for the last month and a half, I've been watching a lot of science and documentary programs on TV. So I know all those adverts by heart. Fuck, there's a lot of them. Phew. Okay. Whoop. Retrieve SRV. Oh, it remembered. I'm fully expecting a lot of these commands to suddenly not work anymore, based on the fact that my joystick and thrust thing just wasn't responding. Now, should I go back into Super Cruise? I may as well. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ooh.
Odyssey.
Now let's hope it switches off. It does. Good. And now I'm probably 10 million miles away. Yeah, but that's okay. So I can... What the hell? Bacterium. So I decided to come back in on my main character, do a bit more of this expedition that's taking, well, I knew it was going to take a long time, but Christ, this is taking the piss. Oi, I didn't do that. What the fuck? And buttons are being pressed without me pressing them. Do not like it. Not a fan. It was not voice attack misinterpreting me, that's just phantom key presses.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's go down here. Heading 307. Yeah, so this is the first time I'm actually playing a game on my PC since about 20 November. I think the catastrophe happened. Oh, I have no idea what I'm looking for. I've forgotten what all these things look like. Bacterium, those are the big flat round things, if I remember correctly. Touchdown. Aren't they?
Landing gear deployed.
You can usually see those things for miles away. What are these? Same thing as before? Yeah. Okay. bit of height, but I'm not seeing the... Oh, what is that? What is this? There, gone past it. That's something. Definitely. Yep. Oh. Alright, I'm not going to use the SRV for this.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Inform him. Alright, now that I know exactly what I'm looking for, I should be able to find... There's another one, but it's too close. Yeah, so apparently later this year, in the not too distant future, we players are going to be able to make our own bases and colonize systems of our own choice within certain limits. That, I think, will be pretty darn interesting. Gonna wait for the details of exactly what you'll have to do. There will be a lot of transfer of materials from one place to another. A lot of it. They did say that it will be possible for a single player to do this, but the time invested, I think, will be pretty large. So I don't know. I'm going to wait for further details, and I'm going to also wait until other people start doing it and see what their experience is like, and also wait for FDev to change things based on, whatever the hell they feel like doing before I commit to something, because that sounds like it could be a grind of note. Not seeing any more. This bacterium. Not seeing any more at all. Or am I just going... I'm just going past them. Idiot. Probably gone past half a dozen already. It is good to be back in the game, though, I must say. It is pretty good. I am glad to be playing. after so long of not being able to at all. Okay, second sample done. So I got myself an ASRock X870E Taichi mainboard. I don't know where they dream up these names. Anyway, that's what it's called. That's what I got. From what I've read, it's a pretty decent motherboard. It's got a lot of upgrade potential. So hopefully it will also last, well, a number of years. Maybe not quite as long as my previous computer, which was like 13 years. But we will see. Then I got a I don't know what the letters are on the chip that I got, but it's a 9900 AMD, of course. The 9900E, if I remember correctly, which is one of the latest processors, but one of the lower tier, new but low tier. So that leaves me plenty of opportunity to upgrade it, change it out for a faster one at a later date. Plus, if it's anything like my previous computer where I did the same thing, the not bottom of the range, but it was pretty close to the bottom of the range. I had a stop doing that. What the hell? I did not put on fucking lights. Stop doing that. What the fuck is going on? This mysterious button presses again. It's really weird. It's annoying. Yeah, so I was talking about with my previous motherboard. I can't exactly remember which processor I had. It was an i7, one of the earlier i7s, like second or third generation. And now I got this. Why did I choose this game? Somebody remind me. Anyway, it was second or third generation i7, and it was rated at like 2800, 2900 gigahertz, or actually 2900 megahertz, that would be, I think. And overclocking that, I could easily push it to 4200 megahertz. There we go. That is this what I'm looking for? I mean, the fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So anyway, with air cooling, I could get that quite comfortably to 4200 megahertz clock speed, and it ran at normal temperatures, like maximum was like 50 or 60 degrees or something.
Warning.
Yeah,
Dangerously low temperature detected.
so that don't do that. What the fuck? So yeah, there's like a 40% increase in processing speed from a relatively low level chip. That put it up with the big boys actually. That's the biggest, one of the biggest, the chain, it was a chip with one of the biggest gains from overclocking that you could get, which is one of the reasons I chose it. So maybe I'll be able to do the same thing again. This chip runs at 4,600 megahertz, if I remember correctly. And my original chip, what am I doing? Liftoff.
Landing gear retracted.
Next system.
As you wish.
Where is it? Behind me. Okay. And it's below the horizon. Brilliant. Yeah, so my previous computer, the original chip that I bought, had 4 cores. This one has 12. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, pretty big step up. And it wasn't actually all that expensive, really.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Um,
Warning.
let's get out of here.
Safety limits.
Beyond safe limits. Oh, okay, I'm ready to do my first jump. Holy moly. Okay. Wall of text tonight, okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, now let's make this jump and see what happens.
Stand by.
This is taking longer than I remember. I don't think it's my computer, because the game needs a constant connection to the main servers, especially during a jump, but at all times, you know, to make this. There we go.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Fuel scoping.
Phew. Oh yeah, I've still got my previous graphics card, which is the NVIDIA 7020 Super. Did not have to buy a new graphics card, and I'm very glad of that. How many? 10 bodies. Alright, we'll stop and do the scanning thing, or try to do the scanning thing. Let's see, was it this one? Ah, yes it was. Okay. And we do this. There we go. And HMC, but no. Hmm. And now I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, which has a maximum of 6,000 megahertz. So that's a big increase from my previous computer. The board maxed out at 24 gigs. But what did I say? 64? Yeah, 64 gigs of RAM I have now. One biological signal. I'm not going to go down just for one. Another one. Ooh. Ooh. One of the apps that's working is telling me these two are pretty valuable. And my other app, I need to adjust the information it's giving me. Exploration, make that the default. And now change over. So I have got to do, we're going to map these. You forgot about that. Shows you how long I've been out of the game. Actually, I think there's a lot of bodies in this system that are pretty valuable to map. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely. Very cool. Okay. Alright. So, which one am I closest to? And they're not too far. Okay, that's cool. my new SSDs that I need to actually use. I got 3 of them. 2 of them are one terabyte each. One of them is a pretty fast one, and I just so happen to have a slot in on the motherboard for very fast SSDs. So that's where that one is going to go. And the Windows installation is going to go on that. The Windows installation, and only the Windows installation. I'm probably going to partition it, make it half a terabyte each partition, and have my current operating system, which is Windows 10, on one, and maybe have Windows 11 on the second. I've never used it. I haven't heard much about it at all, so I don't know what people think of it. Ooh, too fast. Okay, there we go. 6 probes. I've forgotten all this crap. Holy moly. Let's see, can we do it in 4? Do I still remember? That. Yeah, some things I've done so many times, it's really not possible to forget. Systems, signals.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Uh-huh.
Scan complete.
Did it in 3. Bacterium. Ah, it's only got 1. Cool. And this is the daylight side, so we'll drop down right here. Whoa, what is the signal? Bacterium, how much is it worth? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Hang on a second. Gotta adjust something here. There's bacterium. Yeah, it's worth it. Get 8 million for that. Multiplied by 4 for the first footfall. Bonus? Yes, please. I'll have some of that.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, so Windows is going to go on the super fast SSD. The second one is going to be for programs, program installations. That'll go on there. Programs, utilities, all the apps I use, that kind of thing, going to go on there. And then the third one is a 4 terabyte SSD, and all my favorite games, the ones that I play most often, are going to go on there. Touchdown. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, there's something over there. Come on. Got it. Why won't you let me land? There we go. Oh, so this game will go on there. All the other games that are with it, especially the ones that take ages to load, they will go on the big one. And I think that will end up being pretty darn nice. Did I? What did I do there? I think I didn't let it finish. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, and wait a minute. First footfall, which I have mapped, yes. That's it. Ah, no. I've got 2 more samples. No. Shouldn't be too hard to spot. Landing might be tricky. This is, at least the previous planet was flat. But yeah, at least yeah, that color will stand out here. Should stand out. Ah, there's some more. There we go. And I am going to did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay. Can I land? Uh, land for me. I forgot I've got a voice task for that. Really? See, this is why. Auto landing in progress. Wow, this is a chronic angle. If it pulls it, wow! I did not believe it could land at an angle like this. Wow. Okay, I'll take it, but I am very surprised. Whew, okay, now does this still work over here? That's it, this way. gravity's almost half of Earth gravity, so yeah, I'm not going to go very far. Oh, that's not good. Ah, I was following the wrong cue. It's this way. Whoa, now it's behind. What the hell? That way. This way. My ship is that way. Hell, where is this? Got an idea it was up this way. Or maybe we'll go to the top of this hill and see what we can see. There's my ship. Ah, Jesus. App was completely wrong. According to my app, it's 120 meters that way. Ah, I think. Yeah, no, okay. Alright, that might have been more my fault than I first thought. The app doesn't remember when you scan a biological, it doesn't remember where it was, it remembers where you were when you scanned it, and I scanned this from quite a way away. So that could account for the inaccuracy. Auto land off. Auto land on. There we go. Oi. This is 500 meters. Now I scanned the last one from about this distance, which is pretty far. What I need to do is get right up close and personal. So now the app remembers where my ship was when I scanned it. So when I need to use this bookmark or whatever you want to call it, can we land here? What the hell? Can we land here? I don't know what is setting these things off. I did not switch on my night vision. I did not switch on my lights. I did. What? I did not do that either. I want the landing gear down.
Heatsink deployed.
I did not deploy heatsink either. What do they look like? just out of curiosity. Where is it? Ah, okay, it's disappeared. And I did not oh, it didn't change. Ah, oh, there we go. Whoa, alright. Okay, now if I use my app, it is this way. Now this should be very accurate because I was pretty much on top of it when yeah, there we go. Yep. Are my lights on? Or is that the sun reflecting off of my white suit? I can see like a glow on the ground around me. Come on. Okay, we're done. I'd love to know why I'm getting these phantom button presses on my throttle control. Got the X56 HOTAS and I really like it. It's really good. It's just right now it's giving me crap, I think. And it is plugged into a powered USB hub. So I don't know really what's going on there. Maybe it's got rusty from not being used, or maybe it's trying to like torment me if I'm not using it for so long. I don't know, but it's pressing buttons and things when I don't want them pressed. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Now I've got no more heat sinks,
Frameshift drive charging.
but I'm not going to synthesize more until I can find out why my throttle is giving me these inputs. Cause let's go here and here. I can synthesize limpets and heat sinks, basic conductors and heat conduction wiring. Don't need those. I need some proto-heat radiators when I get back to the bubble. Basic conductors, and that's weird. It's weird because these are components or materials that you cannot get from outside the bubble. Hmm. 4 is next, which is this way. It's weird because the main reason you'll use heat sinks is because, well, obviously because you get too hot, but one of the ways you get hot is by going too close to stars and neutron stars and white dwarfs and those kind of things. And there are a lot of them outside of the bubble. So if you ever get yourself into a situation where you're heating up because you've accidentally got too close to a star, you need heat sinks. And because those things are mostly outside of the bubble, you should be able to collect components. I mean, limpets, you can synthesize those. They take iron and nickel. You can collect those on planet surfaces. No problem. You can never run out of limpets. But heat sinks? I've never actually used a heatsink for that I can remember. I've got close to stars and things, but I've never used a heatsink to have to cool myself down. I've always managed to get myself out of it without overheating too much. But of course, now that I've got none, that's when the shit's gonna go down. It's definitely when the shit is gonna go down. Because that's just how it is. Now this I have to map. Now, oh, there we go. Another 6, maybe we'll do it in 3 again. There and there.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh yeah.
Surface
And bacterium. No, bacterium. What? What the hell I am at? Blue hyper YPF. D13 D1131. Yep, that's actually this bacterium is not so valuable. $1 million. Rewards 1 million. No, I'm not gonna go down for this. No. So we go to number 3, which is that way. I'm not going to go down for 1 million. And there is, oh, that looks different. That is the sense of the galaxy, but it looks like it's not rendering properly. That's just a haze. There have been a couple of updates since I left the game. Maybe they've done something different, but I have literally the latest graphics drivers installed right now. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But that's definitely not how I remember it. At all. What? It's also got a moon that I'm not interested in. Now this is worth 2.3 million of exploration data, so that's very good. So another 6 to there and there and there. Yeah, that galaxy doesn't look like it used to at all. I'm not impressed with that.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Thank you. And now number 2. We've done 4. We got 2, 5, 7, 6. Where's 2 and 5? I'm sure there's 1. I don't see 2. Okay. That's not what I wanted. It's this. Wrong button. Yep. No, signals 10 out of 10. I thought I'd done all of them. What the hell? Yeah, because my app knows. What the hell is going on here? That's what. Okay. I forgive you. Yeah, that's better. 1, where am I? 3, 4 I've done. What the fuck? No, fuck off with this shit now. This is getting annoying. I did not put on night vision.
That's affirmative, Commander.
Reset view.
Confirmed.
Hasn't put on my lights this time. And it hasn't changed my, what's his name? The targeting mode or whatever you call it. I don't know if it tried to use a heatsink because I don't have any more. And I'm not wasting materials making more just for them to be wasted like they were before. I'm not doing that.
Frameshift drive
Weird. Very weird.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, I was on my way to planet number 2, which is up here. My ship is... Whoa. Let's leave that there. I'm not interested in any of those conversations, I think. I don't believe I installed the drivers for my HOTAS, come to think of it. So I think tomorrow what I will do is download the latest HOTAS, the x56 HOTAS drivers, and install them. I think these are now running on the Windows ones, which is, well, obviously it's not ideal. And yeah, we'll see how it goes next time. Yeah, what here? Not the moon. Just ooh. Out of range, here we go. And wouldn't you know, it's 6 probes. Yeah, so if my
Surface scan
I'm thinking of too many things at once to the point that I'm actually able to think of nothing. Ooh, this one has something valuable. Ah, no. What? First footfall bonus 11. Huh? There's nothing down. What? There's something not right here. What the hell? Which other one? Um, 2. I have mapped this planet. I have mapped this planet. Where does it tell me about signals? This one I've been down and I've collected a signal. But where does it show me planetary... Ah, here we go. This is actually what I want to see. Biological 1. Oh, this has got none. That had 1 biological. That had 1 biological. None. None. And none. Okay. Yeah, this is more useful. Oh, wait a minute. Organic information. Bacterium. Unidentified. Oh, okay. That's that I've actually gone down and scanned. Okay. Was that there before? I don't remember. Alright. But anyway, so there's no biology down here. Why does it look like my app telling me that there are? I don't know. Anyway, I have 5, 6 and 7 to do. Hang on, I think... Going to investigating? Really? My English is better than that. Okay, I have collected a cool 16 million? No, can't be. D11 threes, 16 million? No, I have collected 9.3 million. I haven't used these apps for so damn long, I don't remember where all the information is anymore. Been out of this game for more than a month, and yeah, I did play just before my computer broke. Yeah, so. But I was playing other games in between as well, so. Geez, when I first booted up my computer after a month, I had not so many Windows updates. I think Windows 10 doesn't get that many updates nowadays. Please tell me these are a binary. Yes, they are. Cool. Thank you. Means I can knock these two out at once. So, yeah, not so many Windows updates, but game updates. Holy moly, I had like 120 game updates waiting for me. And that was a total of about 300 gigabytes. So that took a while. Plus updating the data for one of the apps I use for this game. Whoops. Which it stores a details of 4 probes. Can I do it in 2? Let's see. If I can do 6 in 3, I should be able to do 4 in 2. So anyway, it keeps information of all the bodies that have been discovered so far and reported to it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Ooh, I could have used 1, it looks like. Wow, okay. So there's that. And that. So that took an age to download, more than a month of data. Plus the game updates of Steam, and then I've got other gaming platforms. While my computer was broke, I was able to claim the free games from Epic, which I do regularly. I've also got the Ubisoft, EA, and there's one more that I can't remember. So anyway, updating all of those really took an age. And then, because currently Windows is on a standard SATA SSD, programs are on a 1 terabyte standard hard drive, and my games are all installed on 2 20 terabyte hard drives. So there was a lot of defragging to be done. I mean, hard drives
Surface scanned by 50%.
are not, to put it mildly,
Scan complete.
as fast as SSDs. So if you want any. What have I got to do? I need number 7. So if you want any performance from them whatsoever, man, that looks shit. What have they done? That's definitely not the same. Definitely not the same. So it took a couple of days to do all of that. But anyway. And that'll all transfer over when I move to the new drives. The 2 big 20 terabyte drives, they're going to stay. There's no ways I'm going to buy 20 million SSDs just for that. But my favorite games are the ones that I play often, and especially the ones with long load times. They're going to be moved to the new super fast SSD, the 4 terabyte one, when I get around to doing that. Which I'm not particularly looking forward to. So what I normally do when I install a new operating system is take a couple of snapshots of it, an image. So instead of if something goes catastrophically wrong, I can restore Windows from one of the images. So I'll do one just after Windows installs, and it's all set up how I want it. The number formatting and all the rest of the crap. Then I'll install all the apps that I use. Probably take another snapshot of that, and then install everything else and take a third snapshot. Ooh. I've worked out what the app is telling me. It's okay. There's a little in the bottom left hand part of the screen. It's giving me a summary of exobiology data for the entire system, how much it's worth, and how much it's worth if I get first footfall. Okay, now I get it. Okay, that's pretty cool. And of course, not looking where I'm going. Yeah, so I think I should try to work on this account to get this expedition over and done with. I'm glad I did the stuff with my alt, because now that's more or less ready. I've got some things to do, so upgrades to do, and engineering, but I've got most of the materials. I think I need to work a bit on this account. Get on with this exploration trip that's starting to take even longer than I thought. Much, much longer. Wow. 6 probes. Let's see. 2 and 3. So these last 3 objects, bodies, whatever, have given me about 200,000 each, which is the bare minimum. The first 4 gave me over 2 million each, so in total I am not far from 10 million in exploration data from this system. Next system.
Executing now.
Frameshift drive charging.
What are we on now? 143.
Adjusting for jump. Odyssey, checking systems now. Complete. Analyzing now.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
3 bodies, 3 stars. Okay.
Scooping complete.
Straight to the next one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait a minute, what does that say up there? 3, 2, 4, 1, 9. Wait a minute. It doesn't tell me how far. Let's do this. And that doesn't tell me how far. Can I? No. Really? There it is. 241725. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
2842. 3 of 45 jumps. It's showing
Jumping
me.
to next system.
Okay. Cool.
Engaging.
Showing me the distance to my destination in
Scanning.
the top there. Cool.
Fuel scooping.
19 bodies.
Complete.
Oh, this looks. Yeah. 12, 1. Okay. Let's see. What do. Oh, what is. I see body. And of course, gas giant. Ooh. to geological. Wouldn't bother with these except I am after biological signals. Let's do these. And here, nothing. Now there's nothing of value here. Oh, okay. There's another gas drive here. Oh, okay. What? Now, I wonder if that was something to do with the update. But then why did it wait so long to ask me about it if I knew how to do it? Weird. That's just weird. Nope. And nope. And no. Two more. It's not so far away. It's 11,000.
Scan complete.
11,000 light seconds. Stop doing that. And let's put my lights on again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna update the drivers for my HOTAS again
Scan started.
tomorrow.
Stand by.
Fuel scoping.
13, okay.
Fuel scoping complete.
What the fuck? Stop doing that. This is still powered, isn't it? Yep. Still plugged in there. it's still plugged in. It has power. So it's not that I think I need to reinstall the drivers. Huh? Who is this? Oh, one. Astro Cookie Paul? Who the hell are you? Are you from... Ah, from the chat. Okay, so now I know where you come from. Okay. Astro Cookie Paul. Not a name I'd have chosen for myself. Oh, what? I didn't do that. What is going on here with these blah 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 competitive season?
Frameshift drive charging.
No. So 11 December. It's like a bit less than a month being in the squadron. Okay. Fuck. Now what was I doing? Was I? Yes, I was. Okay. Brains are gone to shit tonight. What is that? And footers. And what is that? Gas giant. Rocky body. HMCs. Let's see. Are any of them valuable? It's 2401. Why is that not updating? Everything else is. I don't know. What? Oh, 3 biologicals. Ah, okay. We're gonna go there. Yeah. 7 of 13. Gas giants. And over here, rocky bodies. there any more this way? No. Come on. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh, and
System scan
complete. Right, now we're going here. Just 1 second. Hmm. Word wrap, alignment, font, display. Display? Oh, no. Pin to stop this menu bar disappearing. Hmm. Wow, it looks like I started this expedition in May last year. Yeah, time to get my ass in gear. Ooh. But 6 hours, this thing is not updating. Organic scans. As far as I can tell. Hmm. What's this? Da, 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 da. I'm trying to learn, seems though it's going into fragments. Restrain behavior, my Odyssey map. Hmm. Gotta sort out Elite Observatory too. Also was updated in the last month, and I've updated it, but apparently the modules need updating too. So it's not giving me any information really. Come on, out of range. Now this, if I remember correctly, has 3... Huh? What the hell? Have I got the right planet? 4 bodies, 1 RA, 1 RB.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Daylight is the side. Okay. Oh, now my throttle isn't working again. No. I didn't do that. It's like I've got an annoying 2-year-old pressing buttons at random on my keyboard. Well, now my throttle works again. What the? And I'm on the wrong side of the fucking planet. Fuck off. Motherfucker. Okay. Daylight side over here. Let's go down here. This is a tiny little planet. Well, two, 224. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, okay. Seems there's some biologicals here. Yes, I know it can only be used in supercruise. I don't give a toss. Okay, got that one on codex. And let's get this, because I always forget.
Landing gear retracted.
Touchdown. Suitable terrain. It's flat as a fucking pancake. But terrain is unsuitable. Because it's not billiard table smooth. Christ. Lights off.
Of course.
Low gravity warning.
I think I'm going to get these tall things first. I don't. No, I'm not going to. I was thinking of synthesizing heat sinks, but no. Reinstall the drivers. Make sure it all works, and then we'll see. Oh, and there's this. Alright. Got all three. Sounds will only play when Alpha is your tactical officer? What? Roll call.
I'm here.
Greetings.
I'm right here.
I'm here.
When Alpha is your tactical officer. Weird.
Drive assist off.
And first footfall, thank you. Actually, what I should do is this. And some more over there. Okay, my thinking is I'll mark this there. Where are we going? Over here, I believe it was. Was it? Yeah, this'll do.
Drive assist off.
Okay. Get one more of those.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Lights off.
Off.
Handbrake is on.
Christ.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That is getting really bloody annoying now.
Drive assist off.
And we are done. Okay, now we can look for these spikes. And I should go back here, this way. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, this way. Was it this here? Yep, here we go. Alright, we scanned this. And 800 meters. Wow, okay, thought so. 800 meters looks out that way. What is... Oh, it's not very far. Yo, I'm glad I'm in the SRV. There's one. I think this might be 800. No, maybe not. But there's some more over there. So that's cool. I think these are at the required distance. Yep. So right here.
Drive assist off.
Wonder what those are. Looks like a dust, or is it insects? That would be cool if there were also like insects that could attack you when you get out of your SRV, or even when you're in your SRV. And now we turn this way. Yep. This is going to be too close. But I think what I will do is go and tag this. Will you stop doing that? Lights off.
Off.
Stop fucking playing around. Let's finish this. Bacteria, I think, is 500.
Drive assist off.
Uh, Now I did see another bacterium over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So we'll get this one first, because it's pretty far from the ship.
Drive assist off.
Come on. Hitboxes are getting wonky. And yeah, 500 meters. Now we head back towards the ship. That earlier patch that I saw, probably not 500 meters away. So we have one. I know there's one near the ship, and the one we just took a sample of is pretty far from the ship. So even though it's better to look for that stuff. Ooh. Yeah, so it's wow. Wow, okay. Sulfur. Do I need? No. Chromium. No, I don't need. Iron. Don't need. Germanium. I don't need. Actually, I just don't remember anymore. Do I need anything? I seem to remember filling up completely on everything, but yeah, okay, so I do not need to worry in the least about handbrake is on. Fuck. Mother. Fuck. Don't need to worry about any kind of meteorite, no matter how plentiful. I just don't have space for anything. Which is cool, I'm very glad. And as we go back to the ship, there's one there that I can see. Don't see anything else that's further from the ship, so we'll do that one. And hope that the final one that's near the ship that I saw earlier is 500 meters away. We shall see.
Drive assist off.
There we go. And there's one over there, which might be 500, but I'm sure the other one is, if this one is not. So we can do them all from the ground, which is nice. It's just not. Alright, this one's not too much further.
Drive assist off.
Whoops, I need this. And we are done. Back to the ship. Retrieve SRV.
Drive assist off.
That's the one. And while we're here, was there another planet with biological? Let's get that one. None. 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 We've done it. Geological 3. None. 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 And none. Cool. Oh. Okay, I am gonna take a quick bio break. Back in 2 minutes.
Shields offline.
Shields offline. Silent running. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, hull breach attack, taking internal damage. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
What the hell?
Thermal signature restored.
What the I have no idea what happened, but I can guess it was this fucking ghost button press bullshit. Why did my shields go down?
Shields offline.
Okay, what actually happened there? I mean, besides the thrust lever or throttle control lever, whatever, or part of the HOTAS with all controls and buttons and crap on it. Besides that giving shit, what actually happened there's something you can do with your ship if you don't want to be detected, and that's called silent mode. What it does is it closes all heat exhaust from your ship so that you appear cooler to anyone that might be searching for you. So you won't appear on radar and things like that. You'll still appear visually, of course, but you've got to be really close for that. So what happens to all that heat that you would have not exported, you would have given off a lot of heat. What happens to it if you don't allow that is that you get hot. So that's where the heat came from. That's another use for heat sinks. So you can go into silent mode, and to all other ships in the vicinity, you'll become invisible on their radar, but you gain heat. So you can temporarily offset the heat generation by deploying heat sinks. Which I don't have, and I'm glad I didn't restock, because it would be empty again at this rate. I've got to find out what the hell is going on. It's not my HOTAS, I'm sure. It's been sat on my desk not doing anything while I haven't been playing. I'm pretty sure this is a bug or something glitching in Windows itself, which means I have to reinstall the driver, which I will do tomorrow. Or there's some kind of a bug in the game, but that's less likely. Anyway, let's get out of here. Done my scans. There's nothing else in the system for me, so we can go. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Next system.
Destination confirmed.
And that's behind me again. So and it's below the horizon again. Why am I not surprised?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh.
Leaving system. Scanning now.
Fuel scooping.
18 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
I just want to see something. No, no, no. Ooh. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, I'm going to scan this system and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Ah, stop that. Whew. Ooh. Rocky Ice Worlds. Ah, okay. Let's do those. HMCs. And to there. Ooh, that's worth it. 200 grand just to map it. Yeah, okay. And the last one.
System scan complete.
Okay, so we're going to A1 and A2. So we will just point in the general direction. Maybe I'll map this as well. I'm also getting tired, so there's that. Ooh. One, two, three. And just in case, there.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. Alright, and that's where I'm gonna end it for today. So anyway, a belated Happy New Year to anyone that might ever watch this. And yeah. Okay, so have a good one.